I'm a mobile DJ, always on the road. I must have done gigs from Land's End right up to John O'Groats. I've worked weddings and bar mitzvahs, yeah, and even funerals too. Young Farmers Club's a favourite, if you don't mind the smell of the poo. It's a life that's full of contrasts, so if you want to change of view, I'll tell you, you could do worse than to be a mobile DJ too. You'll have your pick of women, they'll flock to be your friend. But pretty ones always have fellas who just don't seem to understand. And that's when I get mobile. Pick up my records and go. How resident DJs manage, well, I guess I'll never know. Now, I wouldn't want to fool you. The hours are long and hard. If we have a painter and saint at all, it must be the Marquis de Sade. For example, when it comes to music, my tastes are pretty broad. They pays me, so I play 'em, right across the board. But if there's one thing I can't handle, that's when a Woodstock refugee shouts, "Play some heavy metal," and bangs his head on me. Or like, if you're working at a holiday camp, and everybody's tight, all shouting, "Play Una Paloma Blanca," for the 20th time that night. Once I did a policeman's ball, or was it 18 plus, and somebody went and pinched me wheels. I had to go home by bus. I've worked with all the big names, from Blackburn to DLT, and they've all been great to work with. And it's interesting to see how some of them have limos. Noel Edmonds arrived by plane. And as for Jimmy Saville, well, of course he came by train. But as for yours most truly, when it's time for me to run, I saddle up the old transit and head back on home to Mum. I arrive in time for breakfast. Not that that ever mattered. I fall asleep, face first in toast, cause I'm so bloomin' shattered. Here, I've just had an idea. Should be a bit of fun. Why don't you come up with a poem, like what I just done? I'll leave you with the music. About a minute should be enough. It's a good idea for a competition. Go on then, do your stuff. So if you're still bent on being a mobile, here's a little bit of advice. It could save you a lot of trouble, and something not too nice. If you're going to be humping your own gear, I feel it's only best to warn you. Keep your legs together when you're lifting things you want to avoid a hernia. Ta-ra.